This video is specially dedicated to my mother. Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. The quote in the beginning was seriously true. This video is completely dedicated to my mother and rest of the mothers in general as well, because I am personally sure that you people would definitely agree to the point that I'm gonna make. In today's video, we're gonna discuss how we can go ahead and certainly live a minimalistic sort of a lifestyle and take benefits of that lifestyle. Now, when it comes up to living a minimalistic lifestyle, we feel like we're gonna throw away all of our loved things. But trust me on this thing, guys, I'm really not in favor of throwing away all my loved things. It's just the minimalistic lifestyle supports that you should go ahead and throw away the junk that is lying around in your house. And trust me on this thing, once you'll get rid of all of that junk, you will certainly feel better of yourself. And what it is called, the lesser stuff you have, the lesser you have to clean the stuff. So if you want to go ahead and do that, if you want to reduce the burden of cleaning from your shoulders, or you want to escape from cleaning overall, you just need to get rid of the junk that is lying all around your house. So in today's video, I'm just gonna go ahead and touch certain areas where we do accumulate way too much of junk, and I'm pretty damn sure you people would definitely agree with me on this point that our mothers are like really capable of doing so. You don't agree with my point? Let me prove it to you guys. So starting off with, in general, my mother as well. When you talk about mothers, they are obsessed with storing stuff that belongs to their kids. Like literally, if you open the bed box of my mother, you'd find clothes of mine which I used to wear when I was 28 weeks old, and now I'm 28 years old. And I probably get the point. You want to keep the memories of your kids. You can have one or two dresses of the kids, but no, they don't understand. They just store the entire lot of ours. So that's what my point is, guys. We need to go ahead and start living a minimalistic life and understand the meaning of decluttering. We are not throwing away all the memories. We're just storing memories and memories, as well as you need to understand that some things are there which are lying in your house which are of no use to you, but they can be proven useful to other people's out there. You can go ahead, donate your wasted stuff, and it could be proven really very useful to others as well. I'm not asking you to throw it away. I'm asking you to just donate it and create certain space for yourself so as to make sure you can go ahead and purchase something new. As well as a minimalistic aptitude develops you to a better, a more matured sort of a person. And rather than thinking it like that I want it but I cannot purchase it, it's better to build up an aptitude that I can purchase it but I don't want it. So with that lecture being getting over and me trying to wind up the introduction, because it's just going to be a really very long sort of an introduction, but I did wanted you people to, before jumping into the video, try and understand the grievance of this topic that I am trying to touch this time for you all. So that's why I did went ahead with a long introduction. I hope you all will enjoy today's video and the departments which I personally feel that needs to get decluttered. So I hope you all will enjoy today's video. If you people do, don't forget to give this video a massive thumbs up. Also, just as a quick reminder, if you haven't done so already, do go ahead and subscribe to the channel and let me know in the comment section below what are the things that your mothers or you personally love to collect. You personally know that it is wrong, you shouldn't do that, but you are not able to control it and you just go ahead and collect it. I'd love to read your comments on this particular topic. So without wasting any time further, let's just straight away jump into the video. Well, while living in a community where we have intense pressure of looking presentable all the times, it's always possible to go ahead and incorporate a lot of clutter in your wardrobes. Usually what we should do is we should go ahead on every yearly or maybe 6-month basis. If your intensity of purchasing clothes is way too much, we should go ahead, sort through all of our dresses that we have went ahead and purchased, and we should take note of this thing, that what are the clothes that we have not used since past more than 6 months or 1 year. And once you come up to that pile, that should go in the discard pile, because trust me on this thing, if you haven't reached for those clothes in past 6 months or 1 year, probably you're not going to reach for them forever in your entire life. So just take out all of those tops, all of those shirts that you always wear, and then stand in front of the mirror and say, this is not looking presentable. It's time for them to go from your life, to make sure that your wardrobe is looking clutter free. So, as intriguing as this idea might sound, that you should have n number of pillows to make your bed look beautiful and presentable, but trust me on this thing guys, the more pillows you have, the more time you need to dedicate in terms of going ahead and making them look presentable. So here you can see I am trying to make an arrangement with the help of my pillows, which has taken me 5 minutes, and God forbid if I have to go ahead and change the pillow covers of all of these pillowcases, I'll just have to give at least more than 10 minutes for all of this. So what I'd rather suggest is get rid of spare pillows. This will just reduce the amount of time of you giving in terms of going ahead and arranging and making your bed, and you wouldn't feel like I shouldn't go ahead and make my bed because you have to give a lot of time. So 2 benefits in one, as well as your house will look more organized. Now medicines are something that do tend to go ahead and accumulate a lot, because once we are ill we do just go ahead and buy certain medicines, and once we are feeling better we just keep them, thinking that whenever we'll be falling ill again we'll be using these medicines. And here you can see this is my allopathic and homeopathic medicine stash that has accumulated this much of junk in past 1 year. So what my suggestion would be, on an yearly basis just go ahead and take out your first aid box, check for all the medicines expiration dates, and whatever are expired you should just throw them away. And medicines are not something that you'd like to recommend or give to someone else, so just be cautious with that thing. Just throw away whatever the expired ones are, and the ones that are useful till date just place them back. It would make more space for you to not to dwindle with, and it will look more presentable as well. So how many pairs of socks are acceptable? 1, maybe 2, okay, 3, 4, 5. Okay fine, there are way too many pairs of socks in my house. So whenever you feel this condition has arrived, just go ahead, cross check all the socks. You'll definitely find socks that have holes in them, or the elastic of which is loose, they don't fit you anymore. Whatever the case may be, just go ahead, find out the socks that do still work for you and fold them along with their pair, and just place them back. And the ones that are not doing for you, they just deserve a discard pile, and you should just go ahead and throw them away to make your drawer look clutter free. So the next item of clutter which creates a lot of clutter in your house is not your furniture, it's actually your books and magazines. Being married to a professional since past more than 2 years now, I have tons and tons of books, because he uses way too many reference books and he says in the future he'd be needing them. So what I do love to do is I love to divide all of my books into 3 different sections. One is the reference book section, which I cannot touch or remove from where it belongs to. One is the inspirational books section, and one is the notebook section. The notebook section goes to my maid because she has a daughter who's learning to write, so it's really great for her to have notebooks, and she just loves to write on them and scribble and do stuff like that to just get a grip on the pencil. Then the reference books go back to the place where they belong, that is the wardrobe of my husband, which he has designated to his books. And the inspirational books, I love to donate them to any nearby clinic, doctor's, hospital, or whatever it is. I just love feeling that some patient might be reading them. The next place that could have way too many expiry dated or duplicate products could be your kitchen. So here I am just showing you, I'm tackling the spices rack of mine. which is in the top section of my refrigerator. I love to store my spices in my refrigerator, so I'm just going ahead and searching for the duplicate products or the expiry dated products that are available with me. Like here you can see I have 2 corn flour boxes over here, so one is gonna go ahead into the discard pile. And usually food items, if they have not been expired, I just love to give them to my maid if they are duplicate products. So here you can see I have some baking soda, some hing, and some food color and corn flour. So this is gonna be given to my maid because these are duplicate products in my pantry. So the most painful department has been left by me for the last, and that is your makeup decluttering. I know it's a heavy toll on your pocket, but your makeup needs to get decluttered as well because it expires. So what I do personally love to do is on an yearly basis, I just go ahead through all of my vanity, find for products for which I haven't reached for in more than 6 months, and what I do is I'll just go ahead and place all of those products into a box and store that box away for 3 months. If I don't reach for that box in those 3 months, or even I don't remember about that box, after 3 months I'll be either discarding of the entire products or will be giving away to friends and relatives if the expiry date would not have been near.